Hello, I'm Mark House, the RM Compare Product Manager. Welcome to this in-depth presentation on RM Compare Datashare, titled Enabling Safe Collaborative Assessment. RM Compare is a digital assessment platform designed to empower schools, colleges, and organizations to work together efficiently without compromising on security or data privacy. In today's session, I will give you a comprehensive introduction to how RM Compare's Datashare feature allows safe, scalable collaboration, letting you securely manage, share, and moderate assessments across multiple centers or organizations. Our aim is to break down the complexities into clear, actionable takeaways. So whether you are an administrator, educator, or IT leader, you will leave with a firm understanding of how RM Compare works. Here's what we'll cover in this presentation. We'll start by explaining the key concepts in RM Compare. These are the building blocks that make collaboration both powerful and safe. In the second part, on a separate broadcast, we'll tackle the principles of data protection and privacy by design. These are not just regulatory buzzwords, but core elements that set RM Compare apart from less secure systems. After that, I'll walk you through how users are empowered to work together safely, showing you who stays in control and how settings can be tailored to fit your own organizational needs. Finally, we'll summarize the key lessons so you can be confident in how RM Compare supports safe data sharing, real collaboration, and robust compliance from day one. Let's start by looking at the key concepts in RM Compare. This section lays the foundation for the rest of the presentation by introducing the critical features at the heart of the platform. These features were designed with real-world educational and organizational contexts in mind, ensuring that collaboration is easy, scalable, and most importantly, safe for everyone involved. By getting familiar with these concepts, you'll quickly see how RM Compare addresses both operational and regulatory needs in modern assessment. RM Compare is built around 5 core concepts, and understanding each one is vital to working effectively with the system. First, there are license centers, which act as your organization's secure digital home on the platform. Second, connectors. These let you form trusted, secure links between centers for cross-organizational work. Third, Datashare provides the foundational capability for sharing assessment data in a controlled, auditable way. Fourth, the private sessions setting gives individual users the power to manage the visibility of their work, allowing for confidentiality when needed. And finally, the parent-child relationship model supports more complex organizational structures, like multi-academy trusts or federations, offering central oversight while preserving local autonomy. We'll break each one of these down in detail next. A license center is essentially your organization's own private space within RM Compare. Think of it as a digital walled garden, isolated from others unless and until you choose to connect and collaborate. Each center is managed by one or more administrators who control access and permissions. This approach ensures that every school, college, or department can operate independently with their data protected by default. License centers also make it easier to segment data and users for regulatory compliance, such as meeting GDPR requirements. Yet, despite this strong separation, the shared infrastructure of RM Compare means that you still benefit from centralized security updates, reliability, and cost effectiveness. For instance, one license center might represent a secondary school keeping all its teachers and assessment data completely separate from a neighbouring school, even though both use RM Compare. Only if an administrator chooses to connect can any sharing happen. Connectors are at the heart of secure collaboration between different license centres. Imagine you need to run a cross-school moderation session, or you wish to collaborate with an external partner on assessment. Connectors allow this by creating an approved, secure pathway between centres. Importantly, only centres with parent status, usually organisations with enterprise plans or higher permissions, can generate connectors. Every connection must be explicitly approved by an administrator, ensuring that only trusted, accountable links are created. Think of connectors as controlled bridges between previously separate spaces, opened only when both sides agree and under administrator oversight. As a further example, two colleges want to run a joint assessment session for a regional creative writing standardization exercise. A parent center administrator from College A generates a connection request and shares it with College B. Both admins approve the connection. Now, and only now, can joint sessions and shared data flow between them, giving you a secure, traceable link for collaboration. Datashare is the feature that enables assessment data to move securely, both within your license center and across connected centers. Whether you're moderating work across several schools or sharing analytics between departments, Datashare makes it possible to do so safely. You can set up both simple, internal, single center sessions, as well as complex, sprawling multi-center sessions where sharing is key. What makes Datashare truly powerful is the robust privacy settings. The visibility of any shared session is strictly governed by how you configure privacy. Data is never just open by default. Suppose a multi-academy trust wants to compare student writing across 5 schools. Datashare allows all schools to join a multi-center session, safely sharing anonymized student work for robust, large-scale moderation, without exposing any work to unconnected centers. Private sessions give individual users direct control over the confidentiality of any session they run. By default, privacy is set to off, which means others in your center and, where relevant, connected centers can see your session, but only as view only. This supports transparency and collaboration while preventing unauthorized edits. If you need complete confidentiality, such as for sensitive moderation on early drafts, then turn private sessions on. Now, no one else, not even administrators from connected centers or your own center, can see your session unless you explicitly grant access. This little switch offers both the default transparency needed for collaboration and the security needed for confidential work, all within a simple, single control. For larger organizations, RM Compare supports what we call parent-child relationships. Picture a multi-academy trust, a university network or central local authority as the parent. This parent center can oversee, coordinate, and report on the activity happening in multiple child centers. These might be individual schools or departments. Parent centers can initiate multi-center sessions, aggregate data for central analysis, and ensure consistent policy enforcement. Meanwhile, child centers remain local control and privacy for their own data, unless they opt into group activities. Session admins can also use the private session option if they choose to do so. This structure strikes the perfect balance between central oversight and local control. Thank you for joining this session. Remember to join part 2 of this short series to complete your learning. If you have any questions about RM Compare, Datashare, or how to get started, please feel free to reach out. Our Help Centre is comprehensive and is updated regularly. The Ask Anything facility is a great way to explore many of the concepts discussed in this presentation and how they might apply to your specific context.